And we are live. Welcome to Into the Splinterlands, guys. I am Damour. Today I've got with me Hellraven.
Hey, what's up, folks?
And I've got Jackal Bandit all the way from
G'day,
Mars.
guys. How we all going?
And we will be joined a little bit later by Rogue. He is currently en route.
Platoon.
So, what is happening out there? What are you guys doing in Splinterlands? I know TD packs, Rift Watcher packs, all of these exciting things happening. Yesterday, the new ranked battle changes went live. There's been some complaining about that. What do you guys think on the matter? Do you have an opinion?
I try to stay out of the week-to-week matters as much as possible now, but I've just bought today. I just bought my Archmage token, so I'm figuring out how to set my decks up and my rentals to get that flowing real nice.
Nice. So you've gone for the big bot.
Yeah.
All right. I wish you well in your battling endeavors and your ranked
I'll be
earnings.
keeping you updated.
Sweet. Welcome to those in the crowd. I see we have 2 viewers. Hello, hello. Welcome to Into the Splinterlands. Anybody out there? Talk to me. Lurkers. Okay. Stay lurkers, no problem.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, I missed the pre-sale for Rift Watchers, sadly. I was thinking about, investing into some cards to try and get hold of that promo card. Hi, X Marcio. Welcome. Welcome to our talk show Into the Splinterlands.
Yes.
Easters. Awesome. Representing. I also did not invest in the TD packs, right? But that was deliberate. I was not planning on investing anything there. I'm choosing to go all in on Splinterlands for now. Maybe at a later stage, I will invest in TD or some other games, on the side. But for now, I'm focusing solely on Splinterlands. What is your take, Hellraven?
Well, I bought like 7 tower defense packs, right, just so I can have fun opening some, and I'm just waiting for that. Really, let's go.
Okay, exciting. Look, I mean, tower defense. I do play tower defense. I have played tower defense in my past, but for right now, I'm just trying to focus those funds. How about you, Jackal? Are you looking into investing in anything new?
I'm staying away from the tower defense because I have my crypto tower defense game, and I feel like I'd be cheating on it. So I'm going to wait for the Splinterlands one. No, look, I don't know if I want to shill it or not.
Is it your own personal game, or is it that you're developing, or is it one you're just?
No, it's one that Animoca is involved with. I'll leave it at that.
Someone get Luke in here.
Luke, sorry about that. I'm sorting it out right now.
Luke, you got to get into our Discord a little bit more, and
be
get
active.
the link straight up. Get in on the committee.
Luke, you are in the Splinterlands support group, right?
Yeah.
Is that for people who play too much?
Well, you could say that. It's like it's a Discord for all the a lot of the Splinterlands streamers and stuff like that, and it's just like a nice little place you can like pal down.
Well, I don't have them added as a friend, which is why I need to find them in one of the Discords, right? So that's kind of there we go. He has joined. Welcome, sir. Is that Bulldog or is that Luke? What's going on?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. There you go.
I have both.
Best of both worlds. Why not? Okay. So we're discussing TD as well as Rift Watcher packs. Have you decided to invest in any of these, Luke, or are you skipping?
Ooh, you know how many packs I bought? I was a
How
big
many
spender.
packs did you buy?
I bought an entire 5 packs, guys.
Five
I'm
packs.
just rolling in them.
Not bad.
Is that for Rift Watchers or TD? Or both?
For Rift Watchers.
For Rift Watchers, right?
So I bought 0 tower defense. I don't know about you guys. I'm surprised they sold out. That was crazy.
Oh, they
and
did
then
sell
we-
out? I was very
Yeah,
surprised.
they
I
sold
didn't
out.
know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Real
Okay.
quick too.
Yeah.
really quick.
I was
Amazing.
shocked. I honestly didn't know if it was going to go well. And then I just woke up and like, holy crap, this thing's sold out already.
I was waiting for the airdrop, and it said coming soon. I didn't read the bottom.
Holy moly. Okay. Well, look, I mean, I wish them success, but right now, like I said, I'm focusing solely on Splinterlands. I'm going all in here. And that's where my money is. Maybe at a later stage, I'll try and reinvest into something else or other games on the side. But for now, I'm skipping it as well.
No, how many Rift Watcher packs did you buy?
I did not buy. I was planning on buying about 150, but I missed the pre-sale. I was just too damn slow. I was not expecting it to sell out within 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah. How did you guys feel about that? Because I liked Chaos Legion a lot more, where they gave like the 24-hour grace period, whereas like as long as you bought in the first day, you're part of the pre-sale. I was kind of bummed they didn't do that for Rift Watchers.
I
I don't
stayed
think there's
away.
enough packs for that.
That's the issue, right? It's a mini set. It's not a full set. So if you have 15 million packs, yeah, it's easy to do a full 24-hour period of pre-sale, right? But with 3 million, you know, you gotta stop it somewhere. I didn't think it was going to be that quick, but yeah, it was quick. And I'm happy with the proposal that they're bringing in to accommodate a lot of the purchasers that were a little bit later. What do you guys think about the proposal? Do you think that's fair? Do you think it's not fair?
I didn't realize there was a new proposal up.
So the proposal will take care of 80% of the people who purchased within the first 3 minutes of the pre-sale. So even if you purchased after the initial 500,000 of the pre-sale packs, many of those purchases will still be eligible for the promo card.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's fair. I mean, I was just so late because I honestly, I got sick with COVID last week.
Oh,
and
no.
I've just been wiped out. I didn't even realize the sale was going on until it was like already
Oh,
600,000 packs in. So I bought my 5 packs after the pre-sale. I mean, I was like, I don't care. It's just for fun. So
Okay.
I don't have any problem with that. I mean, I wonder if the team was not expecting to sell out that quickly, but I feel like they should have seen that coming. You know what I'm saying?
For the limited amount of things they're putting out, like Chaos Legion, 15 million packs, that the first few million went pretty quick, and yeah, this wasn't anywhere near the amount of cards that were dropping.
Yeah, I mean, it was half of 500K, right? So
Yeah,
So
maybe they
it
were
is-
just trying to keep the promo card to a minimum, like make it real scarce, you know?
well, that's what they did with Blight, right? And we've seen how successful that's been.
I wish I had one of him. It kills me that I don't have one of him.
I wish I had 6 of him.
I wish I had 11 of him, but I don't, right?
I'm just not greedy, I suppose.
um,
Everybody wants like 15, and Jack was like, "Yo, I'll just pick one, bro."
I
Like,
want
stop.
all of them.
I'm the real shrimp here.
Looks like I got 4 accounts. I need one for each.
Oh, dude, I just want 1 gold level one. That thing's OP in gold. Are you kidding me? The scavenge.
Yeah, I mean,
He's scary when he comes
a
out.
level 5 is enough, right, for gold. So you know that's well, not a level 5, but a 5
For a
PCX,
legendary.
5 PCX rather.
Yeah. I mean, I think the proposal's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, it surprised me they didn't give any grace period. Maybe not 24 hours, but it's like they could have done like an hour or 2 hours. Because like if you were not in there at the sale, like literally the moment it went live, you're screwed. And
Yeah,
I just don't like systems that are like that, I guess.
I stay away from them. Raises too much anxiety of just having to click. And it's not. It kills me when I miss out on these things because I was there. I was there, ready in line, lined up for however long, sitting here behind my screen. Then I click refresh at the wrong time, and it says sold out, or yeah, you're good to go. So it is what it is when you rush sales like this. In my mind,
I would have really been happy or satisfied had I made the sale. Sadly, I didn't, and I'm not holding any grudges because of it. In fact, I think it's great for our game. I am sad that I will not be owner of one of the Constantias without having to purchase her on the secondary market. But I think it is great for this game the way it sold out. It bodes well for us, as well as TD, right? These things, this adjacent gaming community next to us also selling out. I think it brings good tidings for us as Splinterlands players.
I think it's good tidings, but I don't think there's any way to tell this. But my hunch is that, like, with the tower defense, we were talking about it last time, that we were hoping that it would kind of expand the community and hopefully bring in new money, new people, new players.
Yeah, market.
My hunch is that it's just a bunch of
didn't-
whales that had nothing left to spend their money on in Splinterlands and bought a lot of tower defense packs. That's my guess. I don't know how you guys
That's
feel about it.
possible.
That is very possible. That is very possible. Go ahead, Jackal.
oh, I was just saying that well, they need to sort out this. What's that other market that they're building? The non-card market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it bodes well when you consider that that's coming as well. And if it's the whales coming in, like a lot of the crypto games now, it's you buy the character, you can rent the skin, you can rent this. Like it's building towards what was it? I lost my train of thought there.
Building towards a mountain of
Disregard.
products.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, look, we've got a lot of stuff coming towards us in Splinterlands, which many people often like saying when land, and that market, the non-card market, is part of the land structure, right? The things that they needed to implement to get land active and working in our game. So continuous development, these are good things. These are good things. Okay, I just somebody want to say something else?
I was just about to say, extremely bullish times for Splinterlands, put it that way.
Certainly.
Velvet eyes.
I just want to bring attention to our latest edition in the SPL universe. We've created a wiki page about us with lots of little interesting facts and sections for those who want to know about our gap quests, for those that want to know about SPL's assets. All of these lovely details is available in our wiki. I'm going to share the website with you here in chat for those interested.
And if anyone's part of the Discord, it is in the official links channel.
Awesome.
That's slick.
So Brad Suits, I recognize this name. He's one of our newest, from the newest guild, isn't he? The newest guild that joined YGG. He says, I got 220 in the pre-sale. Okay. Awesome.
Jeez,
Was that
nice?
How many guilds you guys got now?
It's 25.
It's close
25?
to 30. Close to 30, yeah.
Cow.
we are big.
Eventually, it's just going to be YGG guilds playing against YGG guilds and all these brawls.
You're damn
There's gonna be
right.
no one left. It's just
and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Yeah, we have a lot of land. We have a lot of land.
We
need
need
a
the
lot of
workers.
cards. Yeah.
We've got internal competitions. We've got external competitions.
Yeah.
The more the merrier, I say.
When are you bringing a guild over, Luke? Like,
I
join the alliance?
I barely even have a guild right now, so I mean, we
Oh
do
my
got one
gosh.
going on. It's just it's not quite as
modest.
active as people
You're
used to be.
modest.
Life
It's hard.
life is happening.
Yeah. People like having kids and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I can't play my brawls anymore." It's like, come on, guys. Land's above family. Let's go.
Oh, I tell my wife that, man. I need you to come here and tell her that.
All right, fair enough. Get on the call.
Bronson says, I got only one. One of which? Rift Watchers, TD? Bootops is lamenting his poorness. Sure, sure. You know, the thing is, there are people that are a lot less well off than many people earning dollars, right? Probably a large percentage of the world population. So Bronson says he got one of both. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I wish you good luck. I hope you pull some legendary gold foils there, sir.
Here we go.
Get
it.
I've only managed, in my year of playing Splinterlands, I've only managed to pull one gold foil legendary. How about you, Luke? How many of you?
Zero.
You're still at zero?
Still over a year.
What? All right, all right. How about you, Jackal? How many gold foil legendaries have you pulled?
It was only about 2 weeks ago I got my first, and it was the Chaos Dragon.
Not a Chaos Dragon.
Nice.
Yeah.
A big one. Very nice.
That's nice.
How about you, Hellraven? How many gold foil legendaries have you got?
I actually pulled a gold foil legendary off the Chaos Legion pre-sale, the Quicks, right? I could have sold it for like 2K, and I just held it and watched it go dump to like 150.
Oh.
Ouch.
Just like my SPS from 3K to like $200.
The regret is
I got
real.
wrecked. I got wrecked, but I love the game.
You got wrecked.
I believe in Aggie.
Oh my gosh.
So Marcio says gold foil Chihuahua was my top one.
I hope you learned your lesson. Sell.
Look, timing. But you know, sadly, us mere mortals hardly ever get the timing right of when to sell and when not to sell. And,
Well,
you know,
I don't know if you guys talked about it already, but with Rift Watchers selling out, or the pre-sale selling out, but we're still 2.4 million packs away. So I'm wondering if you guys think we're gonna see similar things to Chaos Legion, where it was like packs opened, they didn't sell out, and so prices just kind of kept slowly dipping over
No,
time.
Rift Watchers are going to be the most expensive cards in the game. These things are monsters, bro.
Well, sure, but like until they sell
Monsters.
out, do you guys think they're gonna keep going up? I mean, like part of me thinks they'll kind of dip down until we really sell out the packs.
I think there will be a dip at first, and then later we're definitely looking at higher values.
Yeah,
than
like
when we're
next
getting
year.
from Chaos Legion. How quickly that's going to happen, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Because now we're in a race of which one sells out, Chaos Legion or Rift Watchers. But it sounds like everyone's guess is probably Rift Watchers based on the cards that are coming.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100% Rift Watchers is going to sell out before Chaos Legion. No question.
If they put tower defense packs up, I'd say those sell out before Chaos Legion too.
Well, they already did.
Well, like if they put the wholesale up, because it's like new.
Okay. Is there more coming?
Is this just the pre-sale that sold out, or is it the entirety of the collection?
No, it's just got to be the pre-sale. Isn't there like a lot of packs? It's like only 200.
I
don't know.
No
I
idea.
guess, they only
There's
put
a
in
lot.
250,000.
Yeah.
I don't know the total amount because I haven't really been paying attention to tower defense that much, to be honest.
So Butter says instructions unclear. I'm ordering the Lambo now. Okay.
What color,
In
bro?
Lambo, I'll just order it now.
Let's go. I do think even if you sold the Quicks at $2,000, you still won't be able to afford that Lambo, Butters. But you know, maybe you got quite a handful of Quicks that you sold at 2,000. Then maybe possibly you can put down a deposit or something.
Just grab a rental for the week, bro.
Or a rental. Get a rental. There we go. There we go. Um,
Live it up.
okay, putting that
What
up,
do you-
Jackal. Here we go. Ah, the airdrops. All right, so let's go picture in picture so we can see it a little bit clearer. So this is tower defense. Oh, there's a section in game. All right, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna be in game. Like, I don't think it's gonna be a separate website. That's what I want to do, bro. I want to go to splinterlands.com and have like 6 games to choose
Yeah.
from, and
But
and the,
I
and
want
the
to also,
market be everything.
I also want to be able to pull my phone out and play tower defense. Not pull my computer out and play a tower defense game. I'm pulling my
Well,
computer out. I'm loading something good up.
So it looks like there was 250,000 that I'm seeing here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I shouldn't say
Which-
good. I say computer intensive, like an MMO or something like that I can really
Well,
get
yeah.
immersed.
I mean, Jackal, the same
fair.
thing could be said about the Splinterlands app. I mean, you can
It
play.
kills me. It kills me.
Yeah,
Or
what
matches
is
before
going
it
on with
crashes.
that? I thought they been had that going for a while. Like, let's get it done.
It does.
Yeah.
It does look like there are more on the way, but it's not being displayed right now. So I don't think they've nailed down the numbers just yet about the tower defense. So a little bit up in the air at the moment.
I do like how the ECR is going to be changed to the assets rather than the account. Like, that's a definite
think-
step
I
up
think-
from Splinterland, like the card game for sure.
That's a good move. That is a good move. And actually, I think it could do well for us here in Splinterlands as well, you know, if they did something like that. But that's a different discussion. Bots and all those interesting things that people like talking about on the regular.
So 2 million packs for the first edition tower defense is what's in their peaked post.
Okay, right.
They sold a little over 10% so far.
They sold 250K, which is half of the pre-sale of Rift Watchers, right? So even smaller. So not really a surprise that it sold out, honestly.
I mean,
were-
I still
they were
think it's a
cheap,
little
too.
bit of a surprise that it sold out that quickly. I mean, I guess that's, as you guys said, that's good news for Splinterlands ecosystem as a whole.
Yeah.
I think so. But only time will tell, really. You know, how many actual other players, other than Splinterlands players already, are coming into our community. Because that's what we really want, right? We want our
Yeah.
community to get bigger, not one person playing TD and Splinterlands, because that's not growing our community.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, have we talked about Rooney yet? Because I don't think Rooney was
This is-
announced last time we talked 2 weeks ago, right?
This is the next thing that's
No.
up, right? So
Okay,
so
I'm ready.
who's getting a Rooney? Luke, are you getting one?
Heck no! Are you kidding me?
Heck no. All right.
I don't got $500 to drop on a single card.
It's a legendary though, max level. Think about it.
Yeah.
How about
Think about how much
how
I could, how many Rift or freaking Chaos Legion packs and Rift Watcher packs I could buy on the secondary market for that. I could
that's
be up
fair.
like
That's a
200
good point.
packs.
fair comment. Jackal, how about you? Are you buying a Rooney?
Not at this stage.
Not at this stage. All right.
Not this stage.
Hell.
I actually was really excited to get one, but then I was trying to get new money on, and Coinbase said I had to re-verify my ID, and then I go check my ID, it's fucking expired, so now I gotta go to the DMV to go get a new one. Yeah, so now like I lost my hype.
Okay. That's pretty sad. I am ready for it. I do believe the whitelist is opening up today sometime. I may be late already, according to some people. I'm waiting for Rogue to tell me where I need to go, because I haven't really kept up to date with that. I'm not sure.
On the shop page, there's a whitelist.
There's a Rooney.
15 hours.
15 hours. Okay, so I'm not late yet. All right, but I am ready. I have my 100 vouchers. I'm getting onto the whitelist. I have my.
He's so ready. Look at him. Look how ready he is, bro.
I have my ETH ready, and it's only 250 ETH, right? Because you get half off if you are a Splinterlands player with the vouchers.
$250.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to pay vouchers though, so it's not
Sure.
really.
And that's another thing. Like it's as long as people want these, once they mint on OpenSea, like you're you're like doubling your money, aren't you? Because it's 50% for us, half off.
If the
If
floor goes up.
if you listed for higher than that 250, right? Then yes, you can make a profit straight away, and there may
Well,
be some people that do that.
No, I don't think we're getting all the whitelist spots, are we? Like, are
We're
we
not
only
getting all
getting?
of them. We're not getting
Yeah,
all of
so
them.
like the mint on OpenSea is gonna be double what the mint is here, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
for us,
I mean-
like, isn't it?
Possibly. I don't
So
know
like,
the numbers.
I think the floor price automatically goes up because we get a
Well,
50% off.
You have
for
to
the
spend
vouchers
vouchers
and
to get
shit.
the whitelist, so technically you're probably spending what, like 100, 150
Yeah,
in
so you're-
vouchers.
Yeah, so you're getting like 150. Like you're getting a little bit of a discount, I think.
Yeah.
But
So
like
the
not
man,
too much.
the
I'm
legend.
curious how you guys feel about this move in general, because I was surprised. I was on. Oh wait, is Rogue here now?
Rogue has joined us, but carry on, Luke.
Oh.
Finish your thought.
Well, I want to make sure he hears the thought.
He's here.
Paddy, Paddy, you here?
He can hear us. Rogue, are you?
Here's Rogue.
Yeah, we've seen him.
We see him, but we are not hearing him.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can
think
hear
it's
you,
just
but my
delayed.
internet's terrible.
You,
So
you sound
This
great.
might not work.
You sound
Really?
good. I think you're probably just
You guys sound
delayed.
terrible.
Fuck you.
Well, thanks.
There does seem to be a little bit of a delay. So bad Wi-Fi in question. But go ahead, Luke. Finish your thought.
Yeah. So I was surprised because I was on stashes around the metaverse this week, and one of the things they brought up was the Rooney
Can you share that
project.
link?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on his YouTube, but
Oh, grab it.
it was interesting that everyone else kind of had a negative reaction to it. Like,
Really?
really, the two things that I heard was, one, it feels like they're doing too much all at once, and it feels like they're all over the place. And then
Oh.
the second point was they felt like the whole like marketing to OpenSea was that they kind of missed the ship on that. Like all the hype over OverSea and the potential market value has kind of shifted where it's not there anymore. According to them, I'm not like really into ETH or OpenSea at all, but I was just kind of surprised that they were so negative about it.
Excited.
So I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on just the Rooney thing in general.
Anybody else want to jump in? I'm going to cover some questions from the chat quickly, and then we'll get back to this topic. So Brenton says, can we expect to stake our own cards on the towers, TD Defense? Yes, we will be able to stake our Splinterlands asset NFTs onto the towers. And if you have alpha and betas, you'll have higher bonuses than what the Chaos Legion cards will offer. Welcome, Virus. Numbers are in the white paper, says Butters. Okay, so that's the white paper for the mint. Okay, thanks. I'm pretty sure they are there. I just don't know them off the top of my head. The legendary is the pickle, right? So do you guys know what this whole pickle thing is about?
The pickle thing?
So the pickle thing came about in a discussion between Nate and one of the other streamers somewhere. I think it was Dwayne. It could be Gank and Keys. It was Gank and Keys, where he was trying to demonstrate to them how truly unique these Roonies will be, right? And this is not officially gonna be part of the system yet, but it has the potential to be part of the system, where you can take your 5
Oh
unique
yeah,
features.
customize it. Yeah,
So you
and
can
trade for it.
sell one of those one by one. So if I want to sell my sword for a axe or a pickle or a whatever the hell you want to insert here, you can do that. And in that way, you can truly make your Rooney custom the way you want it, right? And
And it makes sense because it's got the rebuild joint too.
I'm very excited about that. I think that's really special that other NFT projects has never even touched, or that I'm aware of, right? Or NFT products that I'm aware of. I think that's pretty damn amazing. Rooney for sure says Butters. Okay. Always. It's always the pickle. That is the rarest one. All right. All right. Maybe in some NFT projects that was the case. I'm not aware of any really special pickles out there. But, you know, he just picked a random name, which I think where the pickle comes from. It's not really that it is a pickle. It's just a random name, okay? And maybe it will be a pickle. Maybe it will be a pickle now. I don't know.
Maybe it will.
Speculating and hoping for asset appreciation on the floor price. Worst case scenario, I have an NFT for my SPL profile as a streamer on SPL TV. Yeah, look, the profile things aside, the reason I'm getting it is the in-game NFT that I can play in my deck, right? That's why I'm getting it. The PFP is a nice on the side, but it's not really something I'm gung-ho about.
So you think alone, just based on stats, it's worth potential $400 as a card?
Well,
or is it more you're holding on it for asset value?
I'm considering it as a valuable team asset. So in-game actual play, it looks like a fairly decent card. And I may be wrong on that.
It's got True Strike. It's a solid card.
It's got True Strike. It's got Opportunity. It's got the new Rebirth, which is like a...
Yeah, on the big screen tomorrow.
Think about Opportunity too, bro. You can get around Taunt. I mean, it's solid.
And the new ability, the Reflection Shield, right? So
and you
this
get
guy,
it max level, hey? So
it is max level, yes.
That's what shifted my mind. Once you guys made me realize that it's at max level legendary. It's like, it's a big card.
A neutral legendary that you'll be able to play in every match, right? So,
but have they released yet what the card's going to look like at lower levels? Because I'm not playing in Diamond and Champion, so obviously I'm assuming I'm losing one or two of those abilities in gold, right?
For sure. So it might start with the Opportunity and then move to the Revive or another order. Maybe the Reflection Shield is second.
6 mana, so you drop maybe two attack off that.
Maybe for
take it down to bronze.
I don't think we have to speculate. I think they've showed it already somewhere.
I haven't found it. I think that's the problem with these like massive sale cards. It's like it feels like it's clearly marketed to those who are already in Diamond and Champion. Then, because what's the point of buying a forced max level card if you're playing at Silver? Like that's such a waste.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I plan to get to Diamond.
Okay, you have
as with any game that I play, I'm just slowly leveling up. Splinterlands is just a slow game to slowly get up to level Diamond, but now there's all these other games going on, so it's like, is this what's going to slow us down from getting that charge up to? Well, in fact, I should Champion, not Diamond. So I'm beginning to just go, do I just hunker down into bloody Splinterlands now and go with the gut with the tower defense?
Too many options. Look, I mean, my intention is to eventually get to a Diamond deck. I'm not there yet. I may get there eventually. I may get there in a couple of years' time, I'm hoping it won't take that long. But I hear you, Luke. Not everybody has, 4K to drop into the game immediately. I certainly don't. And some of us, it is a longer journey. But my goal is to get to Diamond. Rogue says, let me in. Yep. Here you are.
Ashley said that.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so you don't have to speculate. You get Opportunity and you get Rebirth, and you get the Reflection Shield and gold, and you get an extra man champion. That's like the progression on all these.
So basically, it's not worth it unless you're playing in gold, in my opinion. Like the card,
which I am,
so but
I'm okay
why
with
would you get it for bronze or silver?
I'm so excited, bro.
I feel sorry for you, silver and bronze players, but yeah, sucks to be you. But I'm happy in gold. There we go.
They,
It's up.
they all look amazing too. Like they all look really good.
So you lose 1 damage on the 1 BCX, and then two abilities, which the health remains the same, the armor remains the same, the speed remains the same.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they
the real
can't just
question is
start
rogue
throwing
guys.
around
Same.
rebuilds. So like this has got to be like a one-off ability for a while, right?
The True Strike's fine. I think in silver this card's fine.
I think it's silver with the revive, 3 damage, 5 health, 1 armor,
Mhm.
twice, right? So
Yeah.
An
um,
opportunity.
and
But-
exactly.
But Rogue, back me up here. Would you rather have one of these cards or 250 Chaos Legion packs?
Real, like I'm not gonna buy this thing at $500. That 250 entry
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
And I would rather have this card than 125 Chaos Legion. I don't think. Did you guys talk about it? Like he's specifically Matt said in the last was going to be like potential entry other projects going forward. Like future whitelist events might go to Rooney first. You know, so like this is one of those things where you support Splinterlands and they'll support you later.
You.
Kind of like that's what they said. They're like Rooney, like they're. It's this kind of the way that I look at it. Is it's like two. It's a legendary card. I will be it, right? And the is that it's 250 now. Champion card waiting for me. Like so, like take that back now. If I bought Doctor level deck right now, but then like as I progress, like what happens by the time a year from now, I got to go then buy the rest of the pieces that I need for my doctors. You know what I mean? So Dr. Blight, if I bought for where I stuck, right? So I view this as kind of like a future proofing, and 50 is a bad price to future proof that, especially a card that. Ooh, that's a question. That's a question I don't think anybody has asked. I don't think it should ever rotate.
Rooney?
Rotate? What do you mean?
Forever.
It's in Chaos Legion set, so it's literally
So when
not
we
even going
talk
to be in the
about-
Modern League in like 6 months.
No,
That's what they've said.
Could you,
well, it can't be because if it's still gonna have it all for Rebellion too. So it'll be
Yeah,
like
because
a year.
Untamed
I'm
is
pretty
still
sure they
here.
said in the town hall it's linked to the Chaos Legion set, or I saw it somewhere in the post.
But that's
well, it's in the
We'll have
picture.
it here.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause
sure. I guess
we have-
yeah. I guess not
it's
6
two
Chaos
months,
will
sets.
but from the
comes
next
out.
set after. Sure. It's, but I don't know. I get what you're saying about Matt saying like, hey, if you buy this, that's potentially going to get you whitelist access to the next thing. But it's like, if it's $500 to buy this thing, and then it gets me access to the next whitelist, that's another $500. That gets me access to the next whitelist, which is another $500. I'm just not going to be able to afford that. Like, even if I do have the whitelist spot.
It's definitely not the entry point, the smartest entry point if you want to get into playing Splinterlands and enjoying the game. Put it that way. But then I'm kind of looking at it as now, I don't really want to rent someone else's Rooney. I want my own Rooney.
Yeah.
You can't, though. Like rent a room.
But you say you can or you
You
can't?
would have to go outside. You cannot have
Yeah.
to go to rent a
You
Rooney
can't.
in a way of like.
Can you?
Well,
rent
because you
a
gotta
contract?
you gotta stake it on Ethereum,
so how it's
right?
gonna
In
work
the contract,
is-
and then it's gonna pop over.
The owner of the
Oh.
Rooney will have to make an agreement with a Splinterlands player to delegate their Rooney to that player and have a rental contract on the side that gets paid in order for that rent. That's the only way you'll be able to play the Rooney in game. because
Right.
it does sit on the Ethereum network, and through the staking process is how they bring it in game. So it doesn't become like a normal in-game NFT that can be rented on the card market, if you know what I mean.
So it's not going to be on the Hive engine.
No, it will.
Um,
You just have to lock it up in
It-
on ETH, and then it'll give you it'll just give you a copy of it on Hive after you've locked it in ETH. You know,
Correct.
so
So
it can't be.
So
Yeah.
how it'll happen, Splinterlands will delegate a Rooney to you once you stake that versus your
Yeah.
Hive account. And then you'll have a card to play with in game. That is yours, but it is still delegated to you. You can't rent it out.
Now, when you want to like sell it and shit, if you want to sell it, you're gonna have to
You
you're gonna have
sell
to
the
pay the gas
Ethereum.
fees.
You
Yeah,
sell the Ethereum piece. That is what you're
to
selling.
unlock it and stuff.
And Luke, I'm with you, buddy. It is expensive. It is very expensive. And that's
Yeah, I mean,
it does exclude a large portion of the community.
yeah, and I get the technical, like we have
Yeah,
to make
so
this a max level because it's not on Hive. It's just like every promo
Yeah.
that they're doing, it feels like it's marketed towards whales. Like, where is any fun promo, cool things that are targeted for bronze through gold? I just don't see it.
Yeah.
And I do feel you.
No, I agree with
It
you.
is-
I
it
think
is a
since
pain.
they
It is a pain.
that's been a very, very frustrating thing is like Waka was max legendary, was going to be a max legendary, the max legendary. So yeah, from outside, I am also in agreement that max legendary promo is getting us. You know what? Halfling wasn't a max when that came out. That hit the markets at one CX at a time. When are we going to do that again? Rooney from the technical, but I guess in answer to your, I don't value 250 packs over the, also because of where I'm at in the game. Like being max right now, my jump to is huge, right? So purchases that I make in Chaos Legion right now is gonna be, I mean, it's not gonna like make be
Rogue.
full competitive. Yeah.
Try and keep it short. You're not very clear when you're talking, so keep your messages short so the audience can understand you. You're breaking up quite consistently, so
Just
Short.
get Verizon data instead. What are you on, like T-Mobile?
I literally have no data. This is all
he's using the hotel Wi-Fi, and it's,
Yeah,
and
hotel
it's not
Wi-Fi,
that great.
so-
It's not that great.
It's painful. I mean,
I'm
Viru 5,
doing.
he makes an
Awesome.
interesting point
I'm sorry.
saying that the sale is for ETH crowd. But I think it's kind of the same problem with Waka of like, oh, we're bringing in Waka fans. And it's like, why are you
No, you didn't.
bringing and targeting new players the max level card? Like, new players aren't going to come in with a diamond and champion deck. So I don't understand how that actually potentially brings in new players. Am I wrong? Like,
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Absolutely.
for me,
It's like
go
it's
ahead.
like the
Elray.
Imagine Dragons thing. Like I'd like to see how many people went to the concert all fucked up and was like, "Oh, let me go play Splinterlands after this." You know? Like,
So Ashley says they're trying to get the monkey NFT owner types, and for me, those are actually people that I don't want in the game. Although they do have a benefit of spending large amounts of money, right? But what is the effect on us players if whales come in, purchase all the cards on the market, inflate prices to unaffordable rates like we're currently dealing with kitties and Yodins and things like that?
Then we
I
cash
can't-
out, baby.
I can't afford to buy Chaos Legion cards at kitty prices, right? And yes, Luke, exactly. We will cash out. And then when the players start leaving, do you think that's a good thing for the game? No,
So
I
can I,
don't.
can I tell you my secret of
back.
what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Will you guys shame me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Shame me. So, I'm testing out a new theory this season where I'm using Swux to literally rent out all my cards, and then I'm
You
renting
animal.
back in 2 cheap decks to play in gold, and I'm getting about the same rewards while raking in an extra like 1,500 DEC a day in rentals because I can rent
Nice.
crappier
And-
decks and get almost the exact same result.
And are you, even with the rental
Yeah.
market being down right now, are you still making profit?
I mean, yeah, so like
Oh, yeah.
I have, even right now, it's down a little bit to like 1,600 DEC a day for my collection, but I was renting like 200 DEC to play in gold. And
Wow.
not winning a ton, but like still getting almost the same amount of chests. You know,
That's
a few
pretty
less here and
impressive.
there.
I was considering doing something like that, but I've been hesitant to pull the trigger on it. But I think you've now convinced me to just rent out my deck and then rent in what I need.
Yeah, because if Luke can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, I'm not bad. Well, I mean, part of that is I'm not playing tournaments right now, so it's like, you know, if I was playing tournaments, of course that would screw me over. But for ranked play, I'm like, it just doesn't feel like
Oh yeah, you might not
It
want to
really
do that
matters
because
too
we
much.
got the leaderboard going.
because I'm struggling to get wins in tournaments, and I spent like 2,000 DEC renting like yesterday, right? So you know, maybe for rank games, sure, 200 DEC will cut it, but for tournaments, hell no.
no, of course, no. You're gonna you're gonna get crushed.
You'll probably lose your entry fee if you only rent 2,000. New players
Quite
don't.
like what.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to read that. I was just saying, quite like what Boomburst wrote here.
Yeah,
The new player don't
True.
start in gold, diamond, champ right away. It's no fun in low league. They will not stay. Not only the reward, but the experience.
yeah, it's so bad, dude. It is bad down there.
I've heard people complain that it's bad,
Tournament.
and I've also heard other players
Keep it fun.
say that it's easy to get out of. You know, if you have an appropriate level deck, you can get out.
If you know how to play the game.
You've got to learn the decks.
Yep.
So that's a big gap we have. We don't have a good learning experience for new players. Something that teaches them how to actually play.
I think we're a long way away from like Splinterlands TV and the content that's out there right now. I think really does a good job for players to learn.
They need some.
Yeah.
Someone needs to put out someone needs to put out like guides. Like, you know how when you search for other games, there's hella guides like on how to fucking play and shit.
But there
Like,
are.
there's
Yeah.
not.
I mean, Luke,
No, they're
Dwayne,
not like. They're not
They should
like.
be on the
But
website.
not- Like I don't
They're not, like,
I don't much
specific.
anymore, and I feel like one people on the Splinterlands website, there's nothing on the Splinterlands website that points you anywhere for learning anything.
Yeah.
So that's a major problem. Secondly, it's such a weird game where it's not like Gods Unchained where you can be like, here's an exact fire build deck that I play, just run this deck over and over again. It's like, no, to make an
Yeah.
actual guide for Splinterlands, like there was a reason my beginner's guide was an hour long because you can't just
Yeah,
say here's
it's in
one
depth,
strat.
yeah.
Like you got to explain
Covered.
every single card in the game.
Yes, it is very big to explain. There's a huge, huge different levels of understanding as well, right? But yet, at the same time, trading card gamers will understand quite easily. They will be able to adapt. And the largest difference I find is the fact that each battle is random, is a randomly generated rule. That's the biggest difference between us and games like Hearthstone, where they build only one deck, like Luke says, or Unchained, Gods Unchained. They build only one deck. They spam their deck, and they play and play, and they lose some, and they win some, and that's it. But the concept of the cards, the monsters itself, the taunts, the damage dealers, the glass cannons, the magic, the melee, the range, all of those things are concepts from other games, right? So that should be fairly easy to grasp.
Sure.
You guys want to hear a bit of speculation of my mind?
Please.
Oh
How
yeah.
sweet would it be if this tower defense game
The
is the guide to the Splinterlands?
Oh
How to play
my
the card game a little bit
god.
better. You know? Oh,
The whole thing is just a tutorial for Splinterlands, and people are putting in thousands of dollars right now. I love
the
it.
new player experience. The new player experience.
Interesting. Look, it's an interesting thought, Jackal. I don't know how they would do that, but yeah, I like it. I like it. Why not?
I don't know
Rogue,
how my fridge runs.
you wanted to say something?
Did you say you don't know how your fridge runs?
Yeah, it just runs.
Boomber says we are in trial mode. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Splint, Windy Coup, we are just in trial mode. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I'm lost.
We're just in trial mode.
Okay.
Just
All
in
right.
trial mode.
Trialing what? The
Yeah.
TD is in trial mode. Hi, Raisin. Welcome. Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of want to have this discussion when Rogue has better internet access, so maybe we can follow up in a couple weeks. But I just put out a video, and my proposal for one of the new player experiences with the ghost card tournaments, I keep seeing people say, oh, ghost card tournaments, they got to be such a rare thing, make them like very sparse so that, you know, we're not reducing card value. My
So,
opinion is that we should
Not
actually
at
have a
all.
ghost card tournament, like
One
really
a
going
day.
through every day, every
Every
part of the month that leads up to like one tournament. It doesn't have to be big prizes, but I think
So like a
if the
series
ghost
of
card tournament is always available,
Yeah,
it
that would
gives
be
at least players access to try and test out with a full deck rather than coming in completely under-equipped for this game.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they
And-
could be
and-
like, look, you could start earning and get in and see what you want. I mean, if
What that-
shit,
What
they
that
need to
would
figure it
do
out.
is expose new players that only has these one BCX cards of seeing a gold monster with suddenly 4 abilities that he's never seen before, right? And in that
Yeah.
way, bring interest into them thinking about, okay, maybe I should start purchasing, 1 or 2 BCXs so I can get closer to that gold level.
Yeah, and then that's exactly what
I
I'm
think-
thinking is like
Yes and no.
if they're oh, go ahead, Greg.
I say yes and no. I think the aspect of like, if a new player is like used to bronze or like just transitioning into silver, it's going to be like training for Vegas, and diamond and gold are like the hell. The amount of stuff that the cards do is crazy. But I will say, along the lines of only playing chaos cards, it's awesome to be in a bronze tournament or in have the full spectrum, even at bronze, even at silver, when you have every big card. You know, like when you only have things, it's boring. But when you got everything, it's pretty fun. And so I think that
Yeah,
will be there for a while.
I mean, you could do a ladder with bronze, gold, and diamond champion, whatever, and just have 3 different
Oh,
ladders.
yeah, you
and,
totally
and that's
do
what
all
I'm
the
saying. Like, it doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be like, hey, you get 5 ghost card matches a day, and you move up and down the leaderboard until the final tournament of the month that we're gonna
Yeah,
stream
that would be
Ooh.
on
awesome.
Splinterlands TV for the whole weekend or something like that,
Nice.
and just really hype it up.
I love this.
Proposal.
I love this idea. Where's your proposal? Where can I vote for it?
I put out the video to raise awareness because I'm just like, I'm
Oh,
so worried this ghost card tournament's gonna happen at Splinterfest, and then they're gonna be like, oh,
Luke
because we
does
don't want to,
videos?
take away value. It's like we're gonna do a ghost card tournament like once a quarter, and if that happens, I'm gonna be pissed because I feel like that's really gonna take away from what ghost card tournaments could actually bring.
Well, I'm behind you, Luke. I'm
Yeah.
voting for you. If you
Alright.
got a proposal up, I'm voting. I'll
Okay,
look
well,
for
I can't
you.
make proposals, but maybe YGG can soon.
Okay, okay. So why don't you join YGG and then make a proposal through us?
We can teach, Luke. We can teach.
We can
I mean,
see- we can see.
We do have
Not
the Guild
speaking
Leaders
completely
Academy.
out of turn. Speaking completely out of turn, but I think YGG does have whitelist privileges of our internal tournaments are going to be ghost tournaments. That's, in my opinion,
Well,
building
let's rephrase.
experience.
We are applying. It has not been confirmed by Splinterlands that we are part of the whitelist yet.
Well, and do you
But
guys
we'll get
think
it. We'll get it,
yeah,
or we all quit.
nobody's applied.
Do you think Splinterlands will give people access to make ghost card tournaments, or is that something you think they're going to
Yes,
hold on
it is
to
only
themselves?
it is only special
Yeah,
people that they're like they currently have promo tournaments. So in other words, you don't pay for the DEC cost of creating a tournament. They have a special list of people who can do that, and there are
Right.
there are
But are
requirements.
they going to give you the access to make a ghost card tournament, or are they going to say you only have access to still make the owned card tournaments?
I think it will be similar to the whitelist for the promo tournaments. So they'll have a list of accounts that can
Weirdbeard.
create ghost card tournaments.
Okay, I'll be happy if that's the
Yeah,
case, because that
Weirdbeard-
would be nice.
Weirdbeard confirmed that there's going to be people that can make ghost card tournament outside of the.
Sure.
There is or isn't? Sorry, you cut out.
There is. He
There
said
is, okay.
yes.
There is.
Well, that makes me happy.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's positive. That is a good thing. We don't want it only within Splinterlands itself. More people should be able to use it. The question is, who are those people going to be?
Yeah.
And
Because if Splinterlands doesn't want to run that, heck, let's just run a league. Because I mean that's really what an esport viewership. That's really what's going to come down to is the ghost card tournaments. It's not going to come down to the tournaments of just like
Amen.
who has the bigger wallet. Like no one really cares.
Yeah, it's
Preach,
absolutely
brother.
right.
Preach, it, brother. Come on.
I'm with you there, Luke. I'm with you there.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Why don't you say it again, just so everybody's on the same page?
Okay.
Luke, I'm
No one cares about you with your wallet slapping someone else's face and proving that your wallet is bigger than their wallet. We don't need a wallet size comparison contest.
Does this wallet card have sneak attack?
Yeah.
No, but it does have brick attack. You see, if you put like a thick wad of dollars in it and you throw it at the person, you can actually cause a concussion. So, it does do damage, certainly.
You just described champion level tournaments right now in Splinterlands.
Right, there we go. I throw you with my big wallet and
Somebody
let's see what
needs
happens.
somebody needs to make a video of this. It's like just like a breaks out and a bunch you just start beating each other with bullets.
Sounds like a good TikTok, bro.
We need
There
it.
you go. There's your TikTok start.
There you go.
We'll make
I,
Vegas. Oh.
Oh,
speaking
I
of
don't think it
Vegas, who's going to
I
Vegas?
forgot. Yeah.
I wish.
Luke's not going to Vegas.
Luke.
I'm not going to Vegas either.
He says not Luke.
Dude, I'm so sad because they announced in the town hall who was the casters for the tournament, and I got offered to be one, but I couldn't make it. And I was just like, I'm
Oh
so
my
pissed.
gosh.
So,
No.
so if they want you to be a caster, why did you tell them, all right, I can be a
Wow.
caster, just pay for my tickets and pay for my stay and I'll be there. But he's
Well,
got to
the problem is, the problem wasn't that. The problem was
He's
my
in a-
friend's getting married that weekend. So
a
I'm in the
wedding.
wedding.
He's got life priorities. Oh,
So I was gonna go in September, and then they moved the dates on me.
You
so
can have the
I
wedding
blame
at
Splinterlands.
Splinterfest, bro. Huh?
I blame them.
tell your friend to get married in
Yeah.
Vegas.
That's what everyone said.
Aggie could be the pastor.
I asked him.
Aggie could be the pastor.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine?
Are you going
You
to
can get
him
ordained
a
real
phone
quick,
for a
boys.
wedding gift?
I think I'd rather have Weirdbeard perform the wedding. I think he'd be great.
I'm a
No
Rooney.
way.
For the
Aggie all
wedding.
day. Get him a Rooney. Holy
Let's
shit.
start a Twitter poll. Who would you want to officiate your wedding? Matt, Aggroed, Weirdbeard, or Nate? There you go.
Oh, Nate would be a good
Not a
one.
hard one.
Nate would
for
be
sure.
solid. Yeah.
He would be
Can you
able to
imagine
talk
the
like
lore
all those
story he'd put
amazing
behind your
magical
wedding?
spiel.
I could just see Nate like giggling throughout the whole thing, bro.
Oh yeah.
So Brick says, throw some coins in that wallet and you'll not only cause a concussion, but a head fracture.
Yeah,
We wear helmets
Yeah.
when we play.
it's like it's a wallet. He's got
So-
bills, and this dude's like loading quarters.
Yo, do you guys think the physical cards is like a start to like physical cards we'll see at the dollar store and Walmart and shit, where you can go and then redeem them online too? Like they'll have codes and shit. Like you can have physical cards. No, for real, like Splinterlands cards, or you go buy a pack from the store. Like when you check out, you know, like when
what
you're
level are they putting these physical cards at? You can't combine them. So are these all going to be max level as well?
no.
It's a lot of trees,
No,
man.
well,
It's
I
a lot
didn't,
of
I didn't think
trees.
about I didn't think about
Can
that.
you
but
imagine a
you don't have
manual
to
game
combine them in real life.
where you have to actually
actually
sit there
have to-
and figure out
One at a
the
time,
auto
guys.
battler order? Like that's on
You
you.
just you go
It'd be
you go to a tournament and you have like 140 cards taped together. Like, yo, this is level 5, boys.
No, bro, no. That's not going to work, man.
Brilliant.
You would need suitcases to go to a tournament, bro.
You have to burn the,
I love
the
it.
physical cards in front of Matt and Aggie. You've got the fire pit. All right,
If you
permanent
burning the
marker,
card,
level 4.
combining it.
I love it. Let's start it.
So Bradley says, you just need a decent stapler, man.
Solid.
God.
So, Jackal, do you want to take us through what you've got us looking at here? What's with our post?
All right.
Good luck.
Alright, so the YGG SPL token channel has just been updated. Jane's just thrown up a couple of snapshots that are
Okay.
ready to be voted on
Oh, proposals for the DAO.
We-
Nice.
for the DAO.
Lovely.
Are these
Rift Watchers.
proposals for how we're voting
Yep.
on the other DAO?
Yep, that's it.
You guys have a vote for a vote?
DAO.
Well,
Vote
you
for a
know,
vote.
What is this, America?
so what this is, Luke, is
You damn
Is-
right it is.
our internal DAO, right? So the YGG SPL DAO, we have proposals that we vote on internally, and then we, in this particular case, it's probably going to be about purchases for Rift Watcher packs and how many we're going to purchase as a DAO. So not an individual account or a person, but our community.
So it's not a vote to vote
Oh,
for
we already
the
did that.
Splinterlands proposal.
No, I
No.
think
You guys
these
did that
are
too.
specifically the votes.
So the Splinterlands proposals are entirely a separate thing. They are also a DAO and they also have proposals, but that is not this. This is internal YGG proposals.
No,
I see.
no, it's hold on. I would read this because it says
Okay.
this is literally
This is
our because we as a sub DAO have so we have a vote as a sub DAO within the actual Splinterlands sub DAO. These snapshots are how does sub DAO want to use the million to vote for the YGG proposals or to vote for the SPL proposals.
okay.
Yeah, I'll read it out. So this is the SPS DAO vote Rift Watchers pre-sale
Jesus.
proposal 1. YGG SPL sub DAO needs to vote on how the sub DAO should vote with the 1 million the
SBS.
sub DAO has staked.
Okay.
This will be a 24-hour snapshot to allow the custodian time to vote before the Splinterlands proposal closes. The custodian is Night Ave. And then there's a proposal 1, and then so this is 1, and then we have proposal 2, 3,
Wow. Okay.
and 4.
many new proposals. It's up, guys. Go check it out in the channel. I'm not really going to go through them one by one here. Many things happening in our DAO. For those interested, please go check it out.
And back to the burning of cards.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's talk about the
Join
one-
YGGSPL today,
versus-
boys.
Boomber says one max common will be a box of cards.
Yeah, that'll be
Can't
hard to
send a pick via.
explain to somebody.
Yeah, not
A
something that
card?
really goes
This
outside.
isn't the best one.
Gaming, nice job on the Riftwatcher tier list videos. Okay. NFT Gaming did a nice job. Just got done with the first, have the second queued up. Very nice. Yeah, look, I mean, there's quite a few guys that are, diving deep into the Riftwatchers cards. I'm very excited about them. Have you guys had a look at these cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pull them back up. Are they on their post somewhere?
There's some pretty amazing cards up for grabs. My favorite is probably the dragon cards and the neutral cards, and then last but not least, some of the Runemancers in all of the other splinters. Very
Yeah,
very
there's
interesting and
Powerful
legendary.
ones, right?
Yeah. Look, one thing I can say
Mhm.
about the set is all of the cards are 5 or more mana, except for the summoners and one card within the dragon splinter that is 3. The rest are all 5 and above. So really big monsters, right?
Titans. They're all going to be titans of the field.
Yeah, Titans is one way. I know there's been another term thrown about, like massive monsters or something like that. I can't Nate was saying it. I've forgotten what it was, but yeah, it just means big monsters, right?
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like fire kind of got the biggest buff. Or at least one of them.
Well, fire is
Yeah.
looking good. This Tinderlock is really OP looking, as well as the Mordius. I think the last legendary, the 7.
Yeah.
7 damage with opportunity and
Well,
stun.
and if you're giving those things in rage, like
Exactly, with Skargor, right? So what a good fit for Skargor. I mean, ouch. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
well, and then if you get enraged to Grum, maybe he'll actually hit something for once.
Exactly, because he's always freaking missing. At least mine
Yeah.
isn't.
Not gonna lie, that's one of the I've been testing is the if you find a way to give Grum True Strike, like how much OP stuff can it's pretty OP. I like
So Virus is
Look
saying
at
with the
this
mana
stuff.
costs of these cards, it will be most important for gold and above. So Luke,
Yeah.
and Luke and his crowd is again excluded down in silver and bronze.
Yeah, I'm playing in gold.
But for the rest of us, Luke's in gold already. Of course he is. But yeah, for the new players, not that interesting because mostly small mana battles, right? Which I think is a bit of an issue. They really should increase the amount of higher level mana battles down in bronze and silver.
Oh, they should fix bronze. Has been complained about for a year, and I'm shocked they still have not changed anything about it. It's like, guys, come on! Like, how hard is it? They already have a format for bronze in tournaments that is fine. Like, why can't they just plug that into
Exactly.
ranked battles? I no understanding there. I don't get it.
preach.
I'm curious for you guys, kind of big level picture. Like, I have two thoughts in my mind that either with new cards, there's often
China?
like, okay, there's more supply, so prices of the overall card sets usually get lower or rentals get lower just because there's more choices, right? But at the same time, I'm also thinking like if you are playing up in gold or above, there's so many more higher mana battles there. These Rift Watcher cards just even in rentals just become super expensive, but also kind of necessary because I feel like some of these cards are like game changing cards where if you don't have them, you're potentially going to be losing a lot of matchups. What do you guys feel like kind of on that scale?
That's what I say when they're going to be Titans of the field. Like, you'll be able to build teams around these cards. This will be like your main card, and like you'll always
Let's
try to get out onto the field, and then you'll have your other tanks and your offs and everything like that.
let's make a
Build
real
decks
world
around them.
comparison to in-game stuff we already have, right? So dice was a very, very key set. There are many cards in dice that are really makes a difference between a win and a loss, right? And I think this Rift Watchers is going to be in a very similar vein to those types of cards.
I feel like it's a little bit different though, because I mean, there's a couple monsters in dice that I feel like are pretty powerful, but I feel like the summoners are where you see a lot of value with Mylor and Lorna. Whereas, like, I feel like I'm more impressed by the Rift Watcher monsters than I am the summoners.
Hell no,
Maybe
these
that's just
summoners
me,
are freaking awesome. I love them. Each and every one of them is awesome. I definitely want one of each.
Game changing though? Like Mylor and Lorna are pretty game changing.
I think it's going to bring very different metas to each of their splinters.
Well, that phase one is gonna be good.
Exactly. That's going to be game changing for sure.
Yeah,
Because-
because dragon's already quick. Okay,
Well,
and
let's forget about dragons, right? So you pick the dragon summoner, and now you go with a shitty tank that always has been had a weakness versus magic, and suddenly that tank is now OP versus magic as well, right?
yeah,
If he's in the
that's
water
true.
splinter, if he's in the earth splinter, like let's think Grund, right? Grund is weak versus magic. Now he's got phase. Suddenly he's not weak versus magic anymore. You know, these are the things I'm thinking about. You know, testing required, of course, but yeah, that's my my take on it.
Sure. I mean, I think of really anything with like the diamond shark and stuff too. Like you put enrage and phase on that thing is going to be a menace to deal with.
Exactly. Imagine the demon shark with a phase. Awesome, man. One thing I'm a little bit concerned about, Boomber said here that there is no giant killer in water. Why the hell don't we have giant killer? That doesn't make any sense.
Every card in water is a giant killer. Every card in water is already OP enough. It's fine. They need
You
some
think it's OP
weakness.
all right. Water is OP enough already. You heard it here,
Look at
folks.
the artwork though. Like it's getting so good. Like
It's
it.
sweet,
I mean,
man. It is
yeah.
beautiful. It
For
is
sure.
like wait till we get costumes at the party store. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
I'll dress up as the time fiddler.
Virus says Ra is a beast. That's in the death set, right? It might actually make Waka good. That Ra does look like a beast for sure. The Death Ghoul, the Night Ghoul, is OP too. Death has some really great cards. And
It's
that
Lorcus.
Lorcus has joined
It's
us?
Lorcus. No,
Yeah,
it's
the
card.
Corsair. Sun.
Oh, the stash. The stash.
Atuat.
Atuat.
Stash.
Right.
It kind of looks like Lorcus. Look, Lorcus got his own card, the Bosun.
Yeah,
Damn.
it does kind of look like Lorcus. I agree.
Beautiful. What about Dragon having a 14 mana card and now a 15 mana card? Like that.
Lorcus's mustache needs its own agent. Like it's got to be branded. That thing needs to be on T-shirts. I mean, it needs to be everywhere. There needs to have a little TV show, a little animation series with the mustache. Like it would be fire. Like a little mustache, and then like, hey, a pickle, and then they go around Mexico drinking or some shit, and it's an animation series.
That sounds like fun. That does sound like fun.
Yes.
So here's the raw card that Virus is talking about: 4 range damage, 2 speed, 8 health, scatter shot, twin strike, flying. Man, that's a beast.
That's
That is
gonna
a
be
beast
cool.
for sure.
So
And
my
yeah.
new,
Go ahead, Luke.
I was gonna say my new 33 mana strategy is just gonna be Dragon Summoner, plus the 15 mana Dragon card plus Chaos Dragon. That'll just be
Sure.
2 cards.
Just the
Damn.
big guys.
That'll be my
the big
whole
guns.
strategy.
The big guns. There's the Night Ghoul. Ashley says she's got to buy them all. The person with these early will have a big advantage, but they will be super expensive to start. Look, I mean,
Yeah.
when new cards hit the market, it is always a little bit crazy, the prices, but it does kind of settle down in not too long a time, as long as there is supply, right? If there won't be supply, then maybe you have a point.
I
Well,
think
now
I
it's
think a lot of people were buying these packs to hold because look, these aren't like Chaos. Chaos Legion, I mean, is good, but these are gonna be like next level cards in a few years. Like these cards are good. Like you know what I mean? Like these cards are good. Like people might just be buying the packs to resell too because, and like they might buy it for the promo for the pre-sale and then they might resell. But I think these packs will go up like in price way more than the Chaos Legions will. I mean,
Oh,
there's
guaranteed,
less of them too, but.
guaranteed.
what do you guys? I mean, what do you guys think about the
Just by the
secondary
cards,
price
it's
right
so
now?
good.
The
'Cause
Chaos
now
Legion
the-
prices?
No, now the pre-sales over. Rift Watchers are going for 350 on the secondary market. Do you guys feel like that's a worthwhile?
I do think so. I do think so.
Yeah.
If I was buying packs, I would be considering that. I've always been a one BCX buy a card type of guy. So
What are you gonna do with all your potions then? You must have so many potions now.
He drinks on weekends, bro. Like he's heavy.
and that's true. That is true. That is not
He,
something
he
I
does it
really
all the time on Dragon's show.
thought about.
He just is drinking.
So if anyone's lacking potions, send your packs to Demore. He'll open them.
He'll open them for you and then
I'll
send
open
it back
for
to
you.
the contents pack.
I'll keep the gold
You get a
foils, I'll keep the
10-cent refund on the
legendaries,
glass.
and I'll send you the rest back.
Fair
do
enough.
that.
Seems fair.
Uh,
Seems fair.
Seems fair. Seems legit. Seems legit. I'll keep the $50 card, and you get the like 1 cent card. All right.
No, listen, just keep all the commons, bro. Because all the packs are just mainly commons and one rare. Just keep all the commons, rack them up.
There you
That's
go.
another approach. That's another approach. Ashley says she's seen some crazy battles from the Enrage summoner. Yeah, I can imagine. Enrage is an OP ability. It gives speed, gives extra damage. Those things are OP for a team.
That to me is gonna be like a fun summoner, because Enrage only pops off if you get hit first. So
So what are you guys doing? Are you guys selling your Chaos Legion summoners and buying these, or are you just gonna have both? I mean, is there a point in having both summoners?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like you would say I want a gold max level Tarsa and a gold level whatever Scargor. Like why
they're
not just take
different.
the
They're
Enrage
different
instead of the
people.
+1 melee, +1 HP?
If
What's
I had to
the point of
choose
having both?
between Tarsa and Scargor, I would definitely choose Scargor. However, if it was between Kalia and Aquatus, I would like to have both because both have a purpose
Yeah,
and a use case.
Okay.
very true. That's like with Obsidian and the other one with the close range. Like you're gonna want both of those bad boys.
So
Yes.
get rid of your Tarsas now and get rid of your Quicks. Is that what I'm hearing? Maybe
no,
keep Quicks.
Quicks I
having the
would keep
range.
as well. Quicks I would keep as well because
Yeah.
different use cases. Different use cases.
Yeah, I guess my plan is fire and dragon and water. I'm not completely sold on Earth Life and the new Death Summoner. We'll see. We'll see. But that's kind of my initial reaction.
I'm probably going to go for Earth, Water, Dragon, and Death as my first summoner choices for Rift Watchers. Building on the decks that I currently have, so there's no other reason for it because I think they're great. I just want to make the decks I already have stronger. Is kind of my thinking along those lines.
I do like the Death Summoner though, because with the Cripple and the Life Leech combo joints.
People are underestimating Cripple. I think really it's an ability that people don't really understand how to use, and it is underrated at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, especially with the new some of the new monsters like the double strike. Double strike with cripple is going to be amazing.
Ooh, so OP. So OP.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. It's too hard. Too many decisions.
It is. It is a lot of decisions.
I think these Rift Watcher summoners are going to be good, but also I worry that because the supply is so much more limited, they're going to be pretty dang expensive.
Yeah,
They are
I agree.
epics, though, right?
They are epics. They are epics, which
So
has that.
how many do you need to level up an epic for a summoner?
It's less. It's 46, isn't it?
I think
Let's
what
let's see.
10
Let's see.
for level 3,
Oh.
and then
Kretch is the only modern epic right now. So for gold level max, you'd need 32.
32.
For silver, you'd only need 10.
So not that many. Not that many. A lot less than what you need for the rares, but price-wise, it may end up the same. I hear you.
So it is also one of those weird things too, right? Where epic summoners, they kind of fudge the monster levels, right? Like in bronze, you can have a level 3 rare instead of level 2.
There's a special on bronze and gold. So those are the
There's a gold
leagues
as well.
where
Yeah.
the epics make a difference on the levels, right? And maybe it's intentional, maybe it was a mistake. I don't know, but it is still part of the game, right? So you can get an extra level out of your
Have they
rare.
confirmed that's how it'll be for these summoners, the Rift Watchers ones?
I don't think they've confirmed it, but I don't think they'll change the way that the others are working. So, in my mind, I think it's going to be the same. I don't know this for certain, but I
Sure.
do think it will be the same.
Because it doesn't seem like it should be that way, but if they stick with it, I guess that's just part of the game, as you said.
They've never really given any indication that they're planning on taking it away. So I don't think that there's a consideration right now. Maybe in the
there you go.
future, but
Sell all your Chaos Legion summoners and get these epics.
okay, that's what Tim's gonna do. Selling all the cards, selling out of Chaos Legion, and buying Rift Watcher.
I'm gonna create as much FOMO as I can, and then secretly I'll be actually buying up Chaos Legion summoners and just buying them all the pennies.
Selling Chaos Legion cards for cheap, right? Buying Chaos Legion cards for cheap. Nice, good approach. Good approach.
sounds like market manipulation to me.
It does indeed.
And who's regulating Hive in Splinterlands? Let's be real. We have bigger fish to fry.
So
If I'm the worst crypto YouTuber out there, they don't know. They're not watching. Like, there's so many worse ones out there. Trust me, guys. Trust me.
No, agreed. Virus says life might be a decent counter to Jasic, the new Earth Summoner, and the new Earth Summoner. Interesting. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Return Fire, right? So I definitely think that is the case. If you don't have Lear, yeah, well, many of us don't have Lear. Talking about those wallets that we're throwing people with.
The deep swimmers.
Yeah, the deep swimmers, the deep lurkers. Okay, new life summoner will be better than Sloan. Yes,
People keep making fun of Sloan, bro. Sloan
Better
is a
than
solid
Sloan?
+1 range. Like it's like, think about Magic, but it's range.
I don't know why people hate on Sloan so much. I really don't understand.
Well, Ashley's like the champion of life deck. She loves life deck, so I don't know what she's talking about.
So I've had my ass kicked by Sloan numerous times, right?
Yeah, the general.
Yeah. I think it's an OP card. I don't know why it is the lowest BCX priced summoner. It doesn't make any sense to me.
In my opinion,
Someone
I
has to
would
win.
rather have an offensive summoner than a defensive summoner most of the time. Because
Agreed.
defensive summoner, you have to predict what they're going to use. That
And
life
they may
summoner,
not.
the new one with Return Fire, it's like if they don't play in your range, then you're
screwed.
Use the summoner.
Exactly.
So,
It's
I
a
would
guessing
rather
game. 100%. I'm with you there, Luke.
Okay. Well, Ashley says she's been watching a ton of the QA server and swears that the new life summoner is better. So I don't know.
Well, here's what I think they did, right? So people hating on Sloan, they kind of giving life a little bit of a boost by giving them a better summoner, a little bit better than most of the others because it's also got 2 abilities, right? So the stat plus the ability. I think it's good. I think it's good for life. I think it's good for life in particular.
Yeah.
More is
I don't know,
pro-life.
Oh my god.
What? Let's not go there.
I'm not
Yeah,
touching
say
that.
that.
I'm out.
I have not purchased a life deck yet. I'm not an owner of a life deck, so I cannot make that claim.
Yeah. I mean, guys, here's the thing. It's like we got all these freaking rare Chaos Legion summoners. Now we have the epic Rift Watcher summoners. And we're also forgetting about that we're having another legendary summoner drop like
For each
could
splinter.
be tomorrow or like
Yeah.
at least reach there tomorrow. So like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. There's so many freaking decisions right now. It's just like, ugh. We're
I-
15,000 packs away.
Yeah, it's close. We're around the corner, right? I'm excited. I'm excited. Many choices. Many choices. Trying to catch up on some chat here. Essentially, Shield Bearer will have abilities in gold. Okay, I'm not sure what I missed. I'm not sure what I missed there, but obviously a conversation that is ongoing. Ashley says, I do like Sloan. I have been watching the QA Syrah battles, and the new Life Summoner is really good. No mercy from General Sloan, says Boomburst. That's, of course, After Sound's beautiful song. Don't forget it has +1 speed, so it's good anyway. Exactly. Plus speed is always good. Any speed buff, whether it's negative or positive, is a good thing.
Speed is king.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I never do well with slow. I love Wraith though, and the new Life Summoner seems awesome. Okay. The 1 speed helps a lot, of course. Boomer says Stamur is pro-life.
Yeah.
Well, we've discussed that one.
Oh my gosh.
Professor Chaos says, go ahead, Luke.
I was gonna say, I don't know, guys. We gotta like turn this podcast into like a fundraising stream or something because I just need like $10,000 more for freaking Splinterlands. It's ridiculous.
I wish I had $10,000 to drop. I would drop it into the game if I did, but yeah, I don't. Sadly,
Well,
I've got to pick my cards carefully.
That actually. Sorry, this is like, I don't know how it connected in my mind. But I feel like we should talk about the rank reward changes. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed anything different. But speaking of dropping tens of $1,000s to try to play in Diamond Champion, where the rewards just got a huge boost. Have you? I don't know where you guys are playing. Have you noticed a difference?
For me in gold, no, I haven't. But I know there's been lots of complaints in the bronze and silver leagues. I've heard,
It's just those complainers down there, bro. Like, it's always the bronze and silver leagues just complaining about everything. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just kidding.
And I feel for those guys. I really do. But at the same time,
Well, then play there. Go play with them if you're play in that league. I mean, stop talking all this shit.
It does highlight the point that the new player experience really needs improving.
So bad. Yeah.
Like, it's shocking, and it is absolute chaos. And what was it? I did about 2 months. I made a new account, went completely free to play, and it was appalling. Like, it's complete random. It's RNG games, and you're not learning the abilities and everything in a fluid way at that level either, because you can't get building a solid lineup that you can use and begin to understand. All right, yep, 2 sneak attacks hits them from the rear up here, and you naturally, the more you play it, the better you get. It feels this is a really hard grind in bronze.
Yeah, like it's
not
like
hard.
luck.
All
It's
you
like
need to
if
do
you-
is all you need to do is rent a level 2 Chihuahua, and you'll win 80% of your games.
Yeah, but how do you learn that?
Ooh.
Like, you only learn that if you listen to people talking about like YouTubers and
I agree.
podcasts and
I
stuff.
agree. You only know if
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Exactly. And I think
look,
I'd be complaining too if I was stuck in bronze.
It does suck. Look, the rewards do suck down there, which is the reason why I upgraded my deck to gold, right? That's why I'm playing in gold. Simple. I don't want those shitty rewards. I want nice rewards, and that's why I'm playing here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm proving that you can rent to gold pretty easily. The problem is, now that you're not earning DEC anymore, if you don't have continual funds coming in, then you have to unstake SPS, wait for that whole process, then convert it to DEC. Like, it's kind of a hassle now if you don't have funds available for renting.
And I've been wondering about that. Is it intentional, or did they make a mistake, right, as the team?
No, they got to, because all the bots would be just dumping SPS on the daily.
And that's the thing, right? I think it was something to do with the bots and the way that they use our economy. Whether they've made the right move, I'm not sure. I'm a little bit in two minds about that, because it has made things really illiquid for earners.
I've seen proposals. I wonder what you guys think, because I've seen someone say like, "Hey, can we get at least a function to take the SPS earned and like burn and get like 50% DEC or something like that, so that you at least have a chance to take some out for rentals and things." I mean, I'm sure people would still be worried about the bots, but at least there's like a punishment or something like that for moving straight to DEC.
50% of all the rewards is still a lot.
Yeah, maybe not 50.
The bots are taking like, they're taking like 85% of all the rewards in the fucking game.
Well, but maybe they're not anymore now with the reward changes, right? Like, I'm interested to see what the stats say in a month.
Same thing.
All right, guys, it's been a blast. We've been at this for an hour and 30 minutes. Thank you so much to everyone joining us here on stream, joining us for our talk show. Luke, it was awesome to have you here. Jackal, great to have you join us. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to sign off and just give some last messages before we say goodbye. Luke, why don't you go ahead first?
Yeah, Chaos Legion summoners are way overrated. Make sure you sell them quickly. Let's create the FOMO. Let's get those summoners like back to like maybe 50 cents or so. They're going to be useless here soon. So make sure you sell quick. And yeah, if you want to donate some of those summoners to me as well, that's fine. I'd be fine.
No, you can only get lions, man.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you
should have picked a different card. You should have picked a rare. You should have picked a rare, dude. Next time, think a little bit.
He picked the cheapest card on the
market. We are now officially almost 1,500 away from 10K lines. So just
my gosh.
Damn.
That's wild, dude. Don't
shout out to Numpholes.
I understand Luke's logic. Luke was after card power points, right? And the cheapest way you could get there was to buy massive amounts of lions. And it worked out. It worked out for him. I think that's great.
I haven't bought a single one.
Oh, wow. Really? I didn't realize that. Okay.
Those are all
They were all donations. Well, that's pretty
awesome. Donations or rewards.
Pretty awesome. All right, Jackal, nice. Sign out.
All right, well, I'll catch you later. If you want to keep in touch, jump into the YGG SPL Discord. If you aren't in a YGG SPL aligned guild, have a chat to your guild leader to get in touch with us, and we can talk about our Gap Quest and whatever other information that anyone would like about it all. Catch us next time.
Hell.
Yeah, tune in next week for another great show.
Indeed. All right, guys, that brings it to me. The more the merrier. Thank you so much for joining us here, and we will see you next time. Much love.
I see what you did there. The more the merrier. That was cute.
I love it.